Hey, what's up, everyone? In today's club catch-up, we're going to be talking about Plugin Palooza, which ends tomorrow. This is a huge sale that is going on right now for a bundle of popular WordPress plugins. They're basically giving them away for free for the first year, and then 50% off thereafter. So I'll introduce you to that. We're going to talk about AI dev videos. We're going to talk about a new add-on from the club, which fixes a pretty big issue depending on how you use your MyListing website. We're going to talk about MyListing 2.15, the latest version and future updates as it relates to my clients. So if you're a client of mine, you definitely want to listen to that. And then Elementor V4. And then last but not least, in addition to the SEOPress guide from the club. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. First, we will look at Plugin Palooza, which, like I said, ends tomorrow. So if you're interested in these plugins, jump on this. So go to influencewp.com. This is my own MyListing project, if you don't already know that. So go to influencewp.com, click on Plugin Palooza in the header area. As you see on my screen, this ends in 24 hours, basically a little over 24 hours. So tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, once this is gone, the sale is over, it's over for good. You're never going to see this combination of plugins again. So 90% off the first year and then 50% off forever after that. So there's some heavy hitters in here. Lifter LMS is one of, if not the most popular learning management system platform for WordPress. They're practically giving away their Infinity bundle. That's their top of the line, all the bells and whistles, giving that away practically. So basically, if there's just one plugin in this group that you're interested in, get the deal because it's going to pay for itself over time, if not immediately. Food plugins is a really cool bundle of plugins. Definitely check that out. And these links here will take you to their website where you can learn more about it. But this is a really cool suite of plugins, food plugins. Go check that out. Conversion Bridge is a highly popular plugin in WordPress that helps you track things like clicks. Like imagine like clicks on a button or clicks on a WooCommerce product page, clicks on anything. And it's not just clicks. I'm just saying clicks as just one example, but it's a really cool analytics and conversion tracking solution. I use it myself and it is extremely powerful. EventKoi, if you want to set up a modern events calendar for your site, EventKoi is really, really cool. Infinite Uploads is really awesome, and it is very relevant to what we do with MyListing websites. It basically helps you take your WordPress media library and deliver it faster and store it in the cloud so it doesn't have to live on your server and take up a lot of space on your server. Highly recommend Infinite Uploads. And last but not least, Confetti, which is a really fun plugin. Works extremely well with WooCommerce. It works with all sites, but one thing is really cool with WooCommerce. If someone signs up for your site or someone purchases something, it's going to throw up these different types of confetti celebration. So it's a fun way to celebrate when someone does something on your website, and it's highly customizable. You can change the different types of confetti, when the confetti is thrown. It's just a really, really neat plugin. So again, 90% off and then 50% off for life. They've never offered anything like this, and they're never going to offer it again. This bundle, once it's gone, like I said, is gone. So go over there and grab it. I think it's only like I said, 90% off, but I think it's only $200 to get in. So for all of that. So that is Plugin Palooza. Next up is the AI dev videos. So for that, let's go to YouTube and the MyListing Club channel. I've started posting some videos to help you guys get started with AI. And, I'm not a developer myself. I'm learning how to be one with the help of AI. I don't just let AI do it and then I don't look at the code. So I'm actually teaching myself the whole process, but not a developer by trade, but I am slowly learning to be one. But you guys are going to get like a beginner's look. Like you're going to see exactly what I am doing with AI. So that means if I can do it, you guys can definitely do it. But I've got one video so far, or couple of videos, but this first one was easily set up an AI coding environment for MyListing and WordPress for free on your local workstation. So that would be where you would start. And then I have another one, creating a WordPress plugin with AI for MyListing and WooCommerce. And then I just did another one to easily connect your AI environment to an online site. So maybe you have a site hosted online somewhere. I'll show you how to easily connect to that and do some stuff. So more to come, but I wanted to let you guys know if there's things that you've like wanted to troubleshoot or things you've wanted to create for yourself. I'm showing you guys exactly how to do it. All right. On that same topic, there is an issue with MyListing. When you, I don't know which version of MyListing introduced it. I think it was like 2.12 maybe. But in any case, it's been there for the last few versions. And unfortunately, the MyListing developers didn't want to help me fix it. So I went out and fixed it in 2 minutes. Again, using the AI. Look at the AI videos that I'm putting out there. It's exactly what I'm doing, the exact process. This last video, easily connect to an online environment, and that's what I did. I didn't have to do it online. I could have done it locally too, but I basically just installed MyListing. I installed WooCommerce. I installed one of the issues I was having was WooCommerce memberships, but this particular issue that I fixed is not just limited to WooCommerce memberships. It's other areas. So if you ever click like a drop down, a selector, it's called Select2. If you ever hit a drop down and it looks broken and it's not functioning, you need this add-on, most likely. Okay. But yeah, I just use the same AI tools I show in this video. I connected to a MyListing website with WooCommerce and WooCommerce membership. And within 2 minutes, I had the fix. So I'm empowering you guys too, showing you what I'm doing to fix things. But I'm paying for the AI. I'm taking the time to learn the AI. I'm doing all of these things. So there's a cost that comes with that. So I'm on the club website. If you go to add-ons, I'm making it stupid cheap. This is going to save you guys a load of time if you're facing this issue. You don't have to do the AI yourself. But I created this Legacy Select2 plugin. Okay. It's just $5. And there's no subscription or anything. It's just $5. It's worth it to get that fix. Because like I said, the MyListing team they're not providing it. Get that fix for $5 and call it a day. But again, if you're experiencing issues with your drop downs in whether it's WooCommerce, Elementor, wherever, then this is likely going to be that fix that you're looking for. All right. That is that. So this is more of a note for my clients, but even if you're not my client, you can probably get something from this. And that is to say, I'm going to start rolling out. I've been holding off on updating client sites to the latest version of MyListing, partially because of this Select2 issue, this drop-down issue that we just didn't have a fix for it. So, but we do. So I'm going to be rolling out the latest version of MyListing to all my client sites. And in the future, this is going to change how I roll out updates because I personally, I don't really like, and I've told the MyListing 27 Collective, I've told them this. I just told them this yesterday. I don't really need them anymore for support and updates because of AI. They literally did not have a fix. I went out and I fixed it in 2 minutes. So because of that, if there's bugs with the MyListing theme, typically in the past, I would wait, and not install the latest theme updates because that's the responsible way. If you do maintenance and website care for clients, you can't just roll out the latest version of MyListing. And if you're watching this and you're not covered by website care with a professional like myself, it's extremely dangerous to just go out and install the MyListing theme the second it comes out. It's like you need to put it into a staging environment. You need to test it before rolling it out to your live sites. I know there's a million people. Well, I wish there was a million people listening to this, but I know most of you listening to this aren't going to care. You're just going to do it anyway. And that's that's your problem. But you should not do that. But the moral of this whole story is I'm not going to let bugs in MyListing hold me back from using some of their latest features that come out with the new releases. And I'm not going to hold back my clients either, because if we face an issue, I'm literally going to fire up AI. I'm going to tell it what the problem is, and we're going to find a fix for it. But like my personal My Listing project over at Influence WP is running version 2.12 because before this fix I rolled out, I couldn't do it because it broke so many things. But I'm going to roll that fix out after this video actually to my own site, Influence WP, and I'm going to update to the latest version of the theme and start taking advantage of the latest features that it offers. Plus, I have to be on that cutting edge of things to help clients as well. So, long story short, with the help of AI, I'm not letting my listing hold me, my listing support, my listing bugs, whatever, hold me back from using the latest version. I encourage you guys to watch my AI videos. Set yourself up. You can do it for free to get started. If you have to end up paying for AI, I'm paying $20 a month. It's a very small price to pay for what you get out of it. I mean, it's just crazy. I actually just built another plugin too that we'll talk about later. But all right, that's a long-winded thing I just said, but let's go ahead and move on. Elementor V4, you've probably seen this in the news for a long time. Unlike the My Listing updates, I'm not rolling out Elementor V4 anytime soon. So it's kind of like with the My Listing updates. You guys can go ahead and enable V4 and play with it. It is a dumpster fire. I don't know how else to say it. It is not ready for production use. They say it is, but it's not. It's far from it. So one of the things, for example, is if you get in there and you're styling a bunch of stuff up, there is a chance that Elementor still may switch gears. They're talking about some things. They could switch gears. All that work you could do be for nothing. The other thing too is like if you're trying to style globally, it's not like what you're used to. It's very difficult. They don't have the components in place yet to do what you need to do at scale. So if you set a color here and you put a style onto it, like a class or whatever, managing those classes is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's not beginner friendly at all. You got to really know what you're doing. So that's just my word of caution. And along those lines, it's why I haven't done anything else with the templates with the club. It's why I haven't done anything with the starter sites as far as Elementor goes. What I'm waiting for is for V4 to be stable enough to where I know that I'm not going to rebuild a lot of things and just have to start over. So I'm itching. You guys will know because when you start seeing templates fly out the door, then you know V4 is ready. I don't want to create a bunch of stuff and have to redo it. So more on that later too. And last but not least is the SEOPress guide. I've completely revamped this. It took a lot of work, a lot of research, a lot of testing. I've completely revamped this guide from top to bottom. There was a comment on the YouTube channel for the club. I'm not logged in, so I can't show you it. But you know what? I can tell you what the person said. This is verbatim. Thanks, mate. SEOPress docs and videos are useless. Your videos and guide make the difference. So if you're a club member or a client of mine, you have access to this guide. It is very thorough. It'll get you where you need to be with My Listing. I've recently added an update to it for what's called Article Schema. So if you want to check that out. All right, that's it, guys. Check out Plugin Palooza. Check out the AI videos. Check out the new add-on to fix the Select2 dropdown issue. If you're my client, I'm going to start rolling out My Listing 2.15. So let me know if you see anything weird. Elementor V4, not touching it anytime soon. They need to do a lot of work to it. And then check out the SEOPress guide. And if you haven't seen this guide yet, I just added the article schema to it. All right, catch you guys in the next video.